Alrighty. Alright, it's been a little bit since I've been back on Genshin. So, where should I even start? Okay, I have 190 resin. So how long is that? Okay, that's over an hour. Okay. I'm good for now, but I can still use it. Where do I want to use it, though? Hey, Jay, how's it going? Whoa. Dismiss. Ah, man. I'm good. I'm good. This morning's stream was a little bit of a bummer. There was, no one here, but I got a decent amount done this morning. The VOD should be up on my other channel, or you could watch it, here on Twitch. But I'm back to, Genshin. I, haven't done any of the hangouts yet, like, at all. I think except for Bennett's. I think I've done his, but I think that's it. So I'll probably be going through those. Oh, it didn't say that I was live. Interesting. Well, I guess I had one viewer, but it was okay. I walked through a lot of sand this morning, I'll tell you that. But I'm glad you're here. Her artifacts... Yeah, her artifacts could use an upgrade. Yeah, that might be why, Jay. Hey, Neko, how's it going? Oops, too far. I was gonna start with, Navia's, domain, because her artifacts need some upgrades. Luckily, it's the flower that needs upgraded, so it shouldn't be too difficult, but you never know with the luck that I get on the stream. How's everything going for you, Neko? One sec, I want to be able to see... Okay, there we go. Wanted to make sure that it was,
into the wind.
good for... Oops.
Gotcha.
Yeah, happy Halloween. Are you trick-or-treating? I know, some of my family members are going trick-or-treating tonight after they get home from school. So that'll be a lot of fun. I don't know if, Oh, that's not good. You just said you were snacking. Why, if you that, why are you...
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature. Transfixed.
Okay, they're all dead. Two. I want another one of those double drop events. Flower? Oh, no. Alright, oh well. Are you gonna be okay?
Bring it! Clouds high. The birds call into the wind.
Ah, too much snack. Yeah, too much snack's not always good for you. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Wow, that's an insane piece. Except for the defense, of course. Anyone know at what point I get
Fallen leaves.
the
Adorn my
point system?
nights into the wind.
I can't wait till I can do the point system and give you guys rewards for watching. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'll have to come up with different things as well. I have a couple that other people use, but I did not get what I wanted. HP, no. Sorry, a little thirsty.
One with nature. Frogs high. The birds call. Shut it. Laid bare.
I still haven't found any more of those bracelets. Circlet with attack. I mean, yeah, that sounds better than I just have water with me at this point. I wish I could have some. Chocolate milk sounds good right now. I used to not like chocolate milk at all, but over time I've gotten to like it a lot more. Same as orange juice, actually. What's you guys have a favorite cereal? I know what mine is.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Yeah, cereal. Like, mine's gotta be, either Cocoa Puffs or Cocoa Puff Krispies. It's probably my favorite, cereal. I mean, oh, what's that other one? It's like, it got like a pirate on the bag.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Okay, yeah.
Transfix.
I don't know what Honey Star is though. Whoops, I forgot the screen. Nope, not what I was looking for at all. No.
Time to go. Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds call. The wind knows me. Laid bare.
These numbers are insane. I forgot I'm going for, oh, that's not actually that bad. If it had crit rate or crit damage on it, I might have taken that one.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me. Overruled.
Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot to bring up, doesn't it? Yeah, oh, okay, so they're like Honey Nut Cheerios then. Okay. Just a different shape than Honey Nut Cheerios. Got it. Oh, that's the best. That's why I like Cocoa Puffs and Cocoa Rice Krispies, because it changes from white to chocolate. That's probably the main reason why I like it. I also do like Honey Nut Cheerios, but
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
I have to actually collect batch again. Ah, Captain Crunch is also a very good
Ad
cereal.
Astra Ab.
Um,
Thank you for
I
completing
like
today's
the-
commissions. Here is your
I like
reward.
the yellow, like, I don't know what to call them. It looks like bread, rather than the actual the pebbles that are in there.
Ad Astra.
Okay, I already called that. Yeah. But, I do like Captain Crunch as a cereal as well. Alright, so... Here. Here. Alright, so I have all of these hangouts to do. Which... Oh, I've done 2 of them. Which one would you like me to do? I don't have a preference which one. We'll probably get through a couple of them today. Does that make you sad? Oh, I guess I have 1, 2, 3 done. So I have Barbara, Noel, and then all of these. I also have these 3 to do as well, if you would rather me just do a story quest. But I haven't done any hangouts, so... I don't need to unlock anything else. Alright, I'll go with Thomas then. And, do his begin hangout.
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
Behind his back. This will be interesting.
Haven't seen Thoma in a while. Who knows what that guy's working on these days?
That's Benny Maru from Slime.
Probably something of the utmost importance, as ever. Taking guests out for lavish meals, cleaning up around the house, the usual.
We have people like that to thank for the decline of the samurai spirit in this day and age. If you're just
I
gonna
didn't realize Benny Maru
schmooze
had
your
a part
way
in
through
this.
every problem in life, you might as well put your blade on the scrap heap. It's like everything. Use it or lose it. Also, I heard he's Mondstadt, born and bred. Just saying.
Oh, well, no wonder. What do you think Miss Kamisato even sees in that guy?
Sorry, haven't slept too well the last couple of days, on account of all this rain we've been having. Wait, what are you all doing here? Has something happened?
We were just having a little chat on our break. It's time we were going. There's still lots to do. We're busy people, Thoma. You do well to grow a sense of urgency, too.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I'll think about that when my vacation's over. Sorry I'm a little late. Something came up. Yep, I sure did. No big deal, though. People like to criticize those who don't fit in. It's the same everywhere. If a little private gossiping helps them let off some steam, well, good for them. It does no harm to the Kamisato clan. Wouldn't you agree? Exactly. Or live and let live, as they say.
Yep.
Today, it's time for a hard-earned rest. There's been so much to deal with since I got out of Komori Tea House. Oh man, this vacation's been a long time coming. There's too much going on here. Let's find somewhere more peaceful to
indeed.
discuss the plan for the day. You're still my guest after all, and I'd like to hear your ideas.
Alright. Discuss hospitality with Thomas.
I keep thinking, since I'm the host here, we ought to do something you'll enjoy. But despite that, I still haven't got a clear plan on where to take you. So, what do you usually prefer? Indoor or outdoor activities?
Let's head out.
You want to go out for a stroll? Perfect. I have a couple of places I was going to recommend. If you like cats and dogs, there's a great place I can take you. I go there pretty much every time I have a day off. You can't help but be in a good mood when you're surrounded by cute animals. Feeling that, we could go downtown if you'd prefer. Narukami Island will be packed right now, so we could go to Rito instead. Back to where we first met. I haven't been there in a long time, actually. Which one are you feeling? It's up to you.
Adventure with Thomas. You missed my adventure this morning. Nico? Nico? I want to see cats. I want to see cats and dogs.
I had a feeling you'd pick that one. Nice to know we share the same interests. There's a sakura tree in Hanamizaka where I go to feed them. Let's meet there in a short while. I need to grab a few things, though. Can't go there empty-handed.
Ooh, what are we grabbing? You'll have to watch the stream and find out. I'm not telling you that. Or just wait till I stream Minecraft next. My
This
siblings
is a
are
pretty
home
good
tomorrow,
spot,
so
right?
I'll probably stream Phasmo
There are
in the
tons
morning.
of stray cats and dogs here at the outskirts. Every time I come to Komori Tea House, I bring some food for them. It just sort of became a tradition over time. At first, it was a bit of a chore, but the more time I spent with them, the more I came to enjoy it. You think so? Well, feed them enough times and I'm sure you'll win their affection too. Not only that, you'll also start to feel that they're your responsibility. Whenever you have any free time, you'll find yourself desperate to come and visit them. Why don't you try feeding them? I brought some of their favorite food just so you could get into their good graces. Don't worry, I've trained them to not be aggressive toward humans. They'll still run away if they find someone threatening, but I'm pretty sure they'll like you.
Yay!
You're an approachable person, and they can tell. Animals are very sensitive to these things.
Street feeding with Thomas, yes, that's exactly what this is. Feed the strays. Feed the cats. They're adorable! Can I pet them? I want to pet them. No, I don't think I can pet them.
Well, that didn't take long. Look at that! Best buds already. Some of the
Thank you,
dogs are even
Thomas, for your
showing their
help.
bellies. That's a sign that they really trust you. Well, you'll rarely see Tarumaru roll onto his back, though. He's a ninja dog, so he's always on guard in case an enemy approaches. Speaking of ninja dogs, I actually saw one
There's
the other
ninja
day on the
dogs in
beach
this?
north of Konda Village. Well, that's the thing. They rarely go off on their own. Usually they stick with their human ninja partners. After retiring, most ninja dogs are taken in by their partner, or sometimes someone else in the Yashiro Commission will take them in. It's extremely rare to find them on their own in the wild, so it makes me a little concerned. Believe me, I wanted to bring it back to the Yashiro Commission, but it wouldn't let me. I tried establishing some trust by petting it on the head, but it gave me a nasty bite. Still, I don't want to give up on it. Nobody really goes out that way, and I don't know what it would have to eat out there. That would be great. Even though it's not the most approachable dog, I still want to give it another try. It seems to
Aw,
sit in
ain't
the
that
same
cute.
spot on the beach all day, only moving to take a few paces back when the tide comes in. Last time I saw it, its fur was soaking wet. Ultimately, bringing it back to the Yashiro Commission is going to be a lot better for it than leaving it sitting out in the elements all day.
Yes,
Or
agreed.
we could even bring it back to Komori Tea House to make friends with Tarumaru. Well, let's see if we even get that far.
Yeah. Alright. Now, head up here.
Perfect weather for a nap in a workshop.
Apparently Shalonen likes the rain because she gets to work in her workshop. Ah. The poor dog in the lightning storm. No.
Oh, see it? It's that one, just up ahead. Judging by the breed and apparel, it definitely is a
Hello,
ninja dog
whoever
from
else is here.
Shimatsuban. It's looking a little more docile today. Shall we try and get closer? Oh, you should stay a few paces behind me. I know it looks calm, but if it gets riled up, it could pounce and bite in an instant. Here, doggy. Good doggy.
Ninja dog.
You hungry, my friend? I brought you a nice little snack.
Oh, it's her.
Oh, you're a vicious little thing, aren't you? You almost bit me again. Look at you, wasting away. You must want to eat a little something. You don't have to come back with us, but come on. A dog's gotta eat. You're not worried it's poisoned, are you? Here, I'll take the first bite. See? Delicious, and come on, just have a bite. A little tiny bite. And then I'll leave you alone. How's that sound? Looks like it has zero intention of eating the food we brought. Is it just me, or does it look kind of on edge? Maybe it's something in the sea, or something nearby that's got a...
Those monsters, perhaps?
You think he was attacked by monsters? It's possible. People do tend to lose their appetite in dangerous situations. Maybe it's the same for dogs, too. Let's clear out the area on behalf of our canine companion here. Thanks for helping out. This place should be a little more tranquil now.
Well, that was easy. Come here, doggy, doggy, doggy.
Oh, here, doggy. Look, no more danger. You've gotta want to eat a little something now. Come on, eat up. Then let's get you back to Komori Tea House. Whatever's on your mind, you can tell me and Tarumaru all about it. Rejected again. And there I was, thinking
Poor
that I was
Thomas.
the one it didn't like. I didn't expect it to be so on edge around you, too. Well, to me, this proves that it simply doesn't want to leave this place. For now, let's not force it. Time to head back to the Yashiro Commission headquarters. I'll see if I can find its owner, so they can... That's right! The Shumatsuban only answer to the Yashiro Commissioner, Kamisato Ayato. Under most circumstances, no one else has the authority to inquire into their business. However, I was talking to Commissioner Ayato a while back, and he agreed to let me bend the rules in exceptional circumstances. That doesn't mean I can mobilize the Shumatsuban to do my bidding, of course. But I'll be able to get the intel we need, no problem. It's sort of a prerogative I have.
Nice.
Oh, alright, there's a good dog. Calm down. We're not gonna take you away. It's much safer here now, see? We're gonna leave now. Make sure to give yourself a good rest. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. I'm surprised if you stand next to him, he doesn't bite you. Look, he seems perfectly fine around me. Hi, dog. Doggy, 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 doggy. Doggy, doggy, doggy. He's so cute. Alright.
This ninja dog you speak of, it rings a bell. Could I trouble you to describe it again for me?
A red Shiba with a scar in its eye, dressed in black stealth wear.
Oh, I think I know. You must be talking about Inu Shosho.
Is that a name? That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's right, and I'm really surprised that's where you found him.
Perfect! Now that we figured out his identity, we can get his owner to go and collect it. I should add, it's never good to have dogs run away like this. The poor thing's out there all on his own with no real food or shelter day and night. So, shall we go find the owner and see if they have time
just
to
like the
fetch him?
polite zombie.
I'm sorry, that won't be possible.
Why?
I'm afraid I can't disclose the owner's identity. What I can tell you is they went out to sea on a dangerous mission and he won't be coming back. I had no idea that he hadn't taken Inu Shosho along with him. Seems he decided to face this one alone. I can only assume that Inu
Aw.
Shosho is waiting for his owner to come back, which is why he refuses to move from the beach.
Aw,
Did Inu
man.
Shosho's owner leave anything behind? You know, any personal items, or a Shumatsuban uniform, perhaps?
Most of his possessions disappeared along with the man himself. The only
That's
thing I can think of
sad.
is the kunai he used to train with. Come with me. I'll see if I can find it for you. Ah,
I love
yes,
their
this
sound
looks like
effects.
the one.
Yeah.
The reason this kunai stands out in my memory is
Exactly.
because when he first joined the Shumatsuban,
It's
he trained
heartwarming
it
and
harder
sad
than
at the same
anyone
time.
else, to the point where the tip became blunt from erosion. Take it. The Shumatsuban will make sure to cover Inu Shosho's daily expenses.
Thank you kindly. Let's just hope Inu Shosho remembers the sense of this kunai. Then again, I'm certain he will. Let's go pay Inu Shosho another visit.
Yeah, let's go give him another visit. AKA another teleport. It is nice to be able to teleport everywhere. Hey everyone! How's it going? We got a couple more people in here now.
Hey, Inu Shosho? I know. How come this strange man suddenly knows your name? You're waiting for your master to come home, aren't you? Mind if we wait with you? Don't worry, we're not looking to suddenly whisk you away. Look at this. Do you know what it is? As I thought, you remember. Excellent. It looks like what he needed wasn't for us to take him away, but for us to accompany him. You know, I sometimes did this too, when I first arrived in Inazuma. I just stood on the beach, looking out at the horizon. Everyone has people and events from their past that they look back on fondly. I guess we only grow when we realize that those things aren't coming back.
Oh
The
man.
Shumatsuban is not a peaceful organization. And being a ninja is an extremely dangerous profession. Many of the Shumatsuban's ninjas have paid the ultimate price in the course of carrying out top-secret missions. The Shumatsuban never discloses their identities, and doesn't publicly commemorate them. But at least now, Inu Shosho, you're not the only one in the world who remembers him. From today onward, we will join you in honoring his memory. I think that means deal, right?
I would hope so.
Hey, in the future, let's try and come back here from time to time, when we get the chance. Maybe we could build a little kennel for him. In the long term, being out in the cold and wet like this could start to cause joint problems. I could make some winter clothes for him too. In fact, I'd better get started.
Thomas is so awesome. Oh, that's adorable. Okay. So, continue playing from this storyline. And then down here.
Well, that didn't take long. Look at that! Some of the dogs are even showing their bellies. Well, you'll rarely see Tarumaru roll onto his back, though. Speaking of ninja dogs, I actually saw one the other day on the beach north of Konda Village. Well, after retiring, most ninja dogs are taken in by their partner. It's extremely rare to find them on their own in the wild. Believe me, I tried establishing some. Still, I don't want to give up on it.
Okay.
That's probably a good idea.
Oh, okay, that's
It was
where
in a
it
very aggressive
changes.
mood the last time I saw it. I'm worried it might bite you if we try to approach it, though. Let's wait until it's in need before going to its aid. That's probably safer. But back to our other animal friends. Now that the weather's getting colder, I'm wondering whether I should knit some sweaters for these strays. Problem is, most of them don't actually like being touched, so I can't take their measurements very easily. That's not a bad idea. We could take photos of them from different angles, then work out their measurements by using other objects in the picture as a reference. See? You're the real fixer here. Let's give it a try.
Ooh, a picture. Start taking photos.
Well,
Making
I think we've got
sweaters.
enough photos now. I can't get over how cute they are. They're just adorable, aren't they? I'll have to think carefully about what kind of sweaters to
super
knit
cute.
for each of them. The color should be complementary. Well, you know what? Let's buy some yarn from the next store we pass. You know, the first time I came here, there was just one stray dog on its own. I still remember the first time I fed it. It was a rainy day. The Kamisato clan had just introduced a series of new policies, but a few of the more stubborn clan elders were extremely resistant to the changes.
Yes.
I was holding my umbrella on my way to visit one such gentleman
That's
of
still
senior
an
status.
awesome
The plan was to talk him
emote.
into
I love
supporting the
that.
clan's decision. Sadly, he wasn't interested in having a conversation. He didn't even let me in. As soon as he saw me coming, he got his samurai to send me away. I mean, I fixed it in the end, of course. It's just that the first few visits didn't go so smoothly. So, anyway, after they turned me away, the weather went from bad to worse. The wind was so strong it rendered my umbrella completely useless. Before long, I was drenched from head to toe.
Hi, Alive
I
again.
must have looked like
How's
a
it
real
going?
mess. I decided to take shelter under a tree and found a stray dog sitting there who had the same idea as me. It saw me and moved a little further in, like it was trying to make room for me. So we sat there together. I shared my onigiri with it, stone
You
cold
missed
by
a
this
you
point,
missed a
but still
dog
edible.
that was
And we
waiting for
ended
its
up
owner
huddling
on the
together,
beach.
waiting for the rain
It was
to stop.
it was really
As far as
cute.
the big shots are concerned,
But sad.
I'm just an expendable servant boy. I always have to be mindful about what they might want and what I can do for them in return. But when I'm with these little guys and gals, everything's so much simpler. One stone-cold onigiri and hey, presto, we're friends for life. Even when I show up empty-handed, they still come to me. When it comes down to it, I think it's these simple and straightforward connections that I value the most. Sorry. Ended up giving you the unabridged version. Shall we come visit this place again some other time?
Yes.
Great. I'll see you soon.
Wait until 8 to...
We should take a break after all that.
I had some things I needed to do, so I ended up burning the midnight oil to get those sweaters knitted. I wonder if they'll actually suit them, though. Let's start by testing them out on the friendlier ones. This one's for Petal. Oh, and this one's for Darko. And this one's for
Darko?
Goldilocks.
Darko? They named one of the strays Darko.
With any luck, that should see them through the winter. Then, come the spring, a new year will begin. And they'll be free to roam the wilds once again. You know, if you take one day at a time and be kind to the world, good things will come your way eventually. That might sound a bit naive, but I really do believe it. At least, it seems to have worked for me, you know?
I know Thomas named them, but still. That is one weird looking cat. Alright, I got 2 of 6. So, okay, so there's 2 down there that I can get. I think I'm gonna get another one of these. Continue playing from here. The first time I did the hangouts, I didn't know that you
I keep
could
thinking,
do that.
since I'm the host here, we ought to do something you'll enjoy. But despite that, I still haven't got a clear plan on where to take you. So, what do you usually prefer? Indoor or outdoor activities? Sounds like a plan. I don't really feel like spending my day running all over the place either. In which case, let's head to Komori Tea House. There's nowhere better to sit
Hey,
and
talking
chat
about
quietly with
tea.
a pot of tea. I'll head over there right now and get a few things prepared. Come and join me when you're ready.
Alright, we are going to a tea house now. Tea house, tea house. Oh, it would have been faster to go that way. Oh well. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, welcome. It must have been a while since you were last here. Since it's about time to eat, I couldn't resist whipping up a little something for us. So
Why,
please,
thank you,
help
Thomas.
yourself. I hope you enjoy it. And I can't claim to compete with the likes of Ouya Restaurant Chef, but I think I did all right.
It looks really
what's
good.
wrong? You look shocked. Whoa, there's been a misunderstanding. I admit, I may have added a few weird things to that hot pot, but it was just a game. For normal meals, I cook normal dishes. I am a housekeeper after all. Wouldn't have gotten
Normal
very far
meals,
without
yeah.
a few culinary skills. Anyway, please dig in. I won't get the chance to cook for you like this every day.
No, because I'm a busy person. I travel around the world.
Well, seems like my cooking has your seal of approval.
Thanks for the
You're
hospitality.
welcome. When you're out adventuring on your own, you've got to maintain your quality of life.
I agree.
Take your cape, for example. I definitely see 1 or 2 loose threads there. If you ignore them, sooner or later the whole seam is going to come undone, and then you'll have a really tough time mending it. Let me sew it up for you later. I'm pretty handy with the needle and thread.
Is there anything
Speaking
Thomas
of housekeeping,
can't do?
I can say with confidence that you won't find anyone as handy around the home as I am. Cleaning, cooking, and mending are among my greatest strengths. You can always... What is it? Wait,
Yeah.
you're suggesting I teach housekeeping to the Yashiro Commission staff? I'm not sure it would work. I doubt anyone would sign up for that class. I just don't think it's realistic to change people's perception of me just by showcasing my housekeeping skills. I'm surprised that whole matter is still troubling you, actually. With that being said, finding an opportunity to share some housekeeping wisdom with the Yashiro Commission would certainly be in people's best interests.
Yes, it would.
Life maintenance is important. You have to look after yourself if you're going to bring your best self to your work. You know what? Let's give it a try. But first, how do you think I should promote it?
Let's keep it within
All
the
right,
commission.
then. If we're only opening this up to the Yashiro Commission staff, it shouldn't take too much preparation. Tables and chairs I can sort out easily enough, but we'll need to think some more about how exactly to promote this. Let's start by asking around
Yes,
at the
Teacher
Yashiro
Thomas.
Commission headquarters.
Alright, and now we're teleporting back. It's crazy that Shalonen can just make that jump.
Housekeeping, you say? You know, since it's Thoma teaching, I'd definitely be up for going. Unfortunately, I have quite a lot going on over the next couple of days. But could I swing by once my schedule's freed up? I'd definitely like to give it a try.
Oh, no problem at all. You can join whenever you like.
Thanks, Thoma. Also, this isn't really my place, but if you're starting a housekeeping class, haven't you thought about asking Furuta? As the Kamisato clan's butler, I'm sure she'd know a lot about housekeeping.
Sure. Let's go pay her a visit. Let's hope this goes smoothly.
Yeah.
Ah, Thoma, and a guest. This is a rare combination. Has something happened?
Oh, not at all. We were just thinking of starting a housekeeping class.
A housekeeping class? How wonderful! Do you know, I've always wanted to have Koharu learn from you. Oh, finally the time has come. I'm guessing you intend to open the class up to the whole Yashiro Commission? Not just housekeeping staff and servants, right? In which case, why don't you do a big spring clean of the commission itself? It would be a great way to showcase your methods.
Yeah, it would.
Seeing is believing, after all. You could...
I like Faruta's suggestion, and it's not like we have a better idea anyway. In which case, heck, why not? Let's showcase the appeal of housekeeping for all in the Yashiro Commission to see. Let's get started.
I have to clean? Is that what this means?
And the flowers will really flourish now that the weeds are gone. While we're here, though, we should water the trees.
Draw water and... Well, that's nice. Oh, I have more water than I need. Okay. I am the best housekeeper ever, and you will not say otherwise. Even if I miss a couple of trees and stand on your lamps. It's all okay, because I'm in charge.
The whole Yashiro Commission looks as good as new. We had a lot of spectators, huh? I wonder if we managed to get any of them interested. Either way, thanks for your help. I usually handle all of this stuff on my own, but having you join me today was a pretty great experience. Well, here's hoping. I'll set out some tables and chairs tonight. I've got no idea how many people will show up tomorrow. Make sure you get some good rest tonight. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Make final preparations. Wait until 8 to 12 to... Alrighty. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. Oh, here's a donut I never picked up. How many of those are there? I don't think I have them all.
Welcome.
Not many people showed up.
Don't be too upset. This is normal. With things like this, you can't expect to change people's views overnight. It takes time and effort. Well then, it looks like I'm all yours for this class. I mentioned earlier about sewing up your clothes for you, didn't I? I also want to take this opportunity to teach you how to knit a sweater. That way, you'll be able to make yourself some warm clothes before the winter comes. The fact that you're so ready to look out for me has already made me very happy. But really, it doesn't bother me at all. Once in a while, someone takes issue with my background, interests, or the nature of my work. And that's okay. You can't expect everyone in life to see things the way you do. People are always going to talk. It's in their nature, and you can't do much to stop them. I don't mind what they say about me. What I care about is the well-being of the Kamisato clan. But that's enough about all that. Come on, grab your needle and let's get knitting. Let's start with the classic stockinette
He's so
stitch.
easygoing.
First, wrap the yarn around, pull it through
I
here,
feel
then
bad for
hang it
him.
on the needle. Put your thumb on the yarn here, index finger here, and pull it tight. You learn pretty quick, but you need to pay close attention to this. Exactly, just like that. Now, set yourself a small goal to start with. For example, knit a scarf by the time winter arrives. Scarves are always a great choice. When it's finished, you can either wear it yourself or gift it to a friend. Just imagining it warms my heart.
Yeah, that's my face whenever I, whenever I tried sewing. Or knitting or whatever. Here. Where's Thomas? Alrighty, so I did that one. Is this one? Oh no, there's two endings here. Okay. Continue.
What could the children be up to?
This was inside of the thing? Okay.
Bring it!
No skates inside the house. I guess you could.
Oh, welcome. It must have been a while since you were last here. Since it's about time to eat, so please, help yourself. And I can't claim to compete with the likes of Ouya Restaurant Chef, but I think I did all right. What's wrong? You look shocked. Whoa, whoa. I admit, I may have added a few weird things to that hot pot,
A
but
couple
it was
weird
just
things.
a game. For normal meals, anyway, please dig in. I won't get the chance to cook for you like this every day. Well, seems like you're welcome. When you're out adventuring on your own, take your cape, for example. If you ignore them, sooner or later the whole seam is going to come undone. And then you'll have a really tough time mending it. Let me sew it up for you later. I'm pretty handy with the needle and thread. Speaking of housekeeping, I can say with confidence that you won't find anyone as handy around the home as I am. Cleaning, cooking, and mending are among my greatest strengths. You can always
Oh,
feel free to
gotcha.
hand me jobs like this. What is it? Wait, you're suggesting I teach housekeeping to the I'm not sure. I just don't think it's real. With that being said, finding an opportunity to share some housekeeping wisdom with the Yashiro Commission would certainly be in people's best interests. Life maintenance is important. You have to look after yourself if you're going to bring your best self to your work. You know what? Let's give it a try. But first, how do you think I should promote it? You think so? In that case, I need to prepare. If I'm going to end up with a lot of students, I should make sure I have all the supplies I need for the class. Tables and chairs I can sort out easily enough, but I'll need to stock up on materials and ingredients for the textiles and cookery segments. Are you sure? That'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see.
Yeah,
To
that
start
might
with,
be a
I'll be
little
needing lavender
sus.
melon, fowl, and flour. Once we have all our essentials, we can figure out the next steps. I really hope everything goes smoothly.
Me too.
Great! That's all the ingredients we need. Time to hit the streets and launch our grand advertising campaign. As it happens, I know someone in town who runs a textiles business. I'm sure she must know lots of people interested in housekeeping. So let's pay her a visit.
Alrighty. Hmm. Today is Thursday, right?
Welcome to Ogre Textiles and Oh, hi, Thoma. What brings you here? Looking to buy some fabric? We have a new batch in. It's a great choice if you're looking to make loungewear.
It sounds interesting. I'll take a look. But the main reason I'm here today, though, is to pick your brain about something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Well, we're thinking of starting a housekeeping class. Problem is, I'm not sure where to go looking for students. So I was wondering if you might help me spread the word. Among other things, I'll be teaching some handy sewing techniques, so providing everything goes smoothly, I'll be needing to buy quite a lot of fabric from your store. Do you think you'd be able to lend a hand?
Of course, it'd be my pleasure. And thank you for supporting my business, Thoma. As it happens, several of my regular customers do have an interest in housekeeping. After I've closed up for the day, I'll go and talk to them for you. I'm almost
Do
certain
these
that
two
they'll want
have
to sign up.
something
The only
going
thing
on?
is, I'm not sure there's enough of them for a whole class. Ah, I know. Yuko is supposed to be very well connected in the community. Why don't you go and ask her?
Yuko. So she has an interest in housekeeping?
If I remember correctly, she mentioned in conversation once that she's tried knitting a sweater a few times, but just can't get the hang of it. With your housekeeping expertise, I'm sure you'd be able to get her interested.
Great. Thanks for all your help, Miss Ogura. All right, let's go try our luck with Yuko.
That's right. That's right.
Bring it!
How far is this? Okay. I should have just kept running.
Honestly, my husband doesn't lift a
Hello.
finger
How's it
around the
going?
house. The moment he's home on his day off, it's shoes off and straight to bed so he can just lie there doing nothing.
Ugh, I have one of those at home as well. I know his work is tiring, but recently I've been really struggling with all the housework. It's starting to give me a backache.
They act like it's our job, just because we do it. But nobody trained us, either.
Hello, ladies. Might I ask which one of you is Yuko?
Well, that would be me. Sorry, I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
I'm Thoma, the housekeeper for the Yashiro Commission. We're looking to start a housekeeping class at the Commission headquarters. I was just wondering whether that might be something that interests you.
Housekeeping? As a class?
That's right, yes. We'll be teaching a whole bunch of handy housework tips and tricks. Sweeping, mopping, laundry, cookery, that sort of thing. All based on my years of experience as a housekeeper. The class is free, of course. The only cost to you is the materials used during the class.
What do you think?
I think this is suspiciously coincidental.
Well, I'll be straight with you ladies. I believe the classes are free for a limited time only, right, Traveler?
If I were you, I'd take the chance.
So
while it's
far,
there.
attendance has been a little on the slow side, so we decided to start offering free trial classes. In other words, we won't charge you for the first few classes you attend. After the trial period comes to an end, and if you're still satisfied with the results, you can book more classes for yourself and complete the rest of the course. I'll be sure to give you a favorable price.
I see. It certainly sounds reasonable. But I have a question. Is this class restricted to women only?
That emote's great too, Nako.
Oh, not at all. It's open to people of all genders and ages. The way I see it, housework comprises an essential set of skills that no one could afford to be without. You've got to know how to look after yourself. Life should come before work, don't you think?
Well said. In that case, I'll bring my husband along. Sounds like he could learn a thing or two from you.
Me too. Oh, and while you're at it, have you thought about asking Nagano? I'm sure older folks like him would have time to attend. The more the merrier, right?
Thank you, Thoma. Please excuse us.
All right, I'll see
Now
if
we're
I can
gonna go
convince
ask an
the
old
older
man?
folks to come along and make up the numbers.
Oh, it didn't get me all the way there. Oh, I had to go around this turn. Where? Oh,
Take
he's
it easy.
literally on the corner. I thought I was looking for a house.
Housekeeping class, eh? I was handy around the home back in the day. Sadly, the older I get, the fewer things I'm able to do myself. You're very young. Are you quite sure you're up to the task of teaching housekeeping? It's not as easy as you might think.
I will do my very best. As housekeeper for the Kamisato clan, I've been honing my craft for a long time now. I believe I'm up to the task.
You
Very
tell him.
good, young man. Well then, I shall have to come and see for myself. If you're as good as you claim to be, I will
Join up.
encourage everyone I know to attend your classes.
Well, he's gonna bring
and
his
if
old,
I find your
his
skills
old
to be
people
lacking,
friends.
I will be quite happy to teach a few things myself.
What can I say? We'll be honored to have you in attendance, sir.
Yeah.
Well then, that will probably just about do it as far as promotion is concerned. Let's head back to the Yashiro Commission.
Alright. Final preparation. Oh, is this one I'm supposed to teleport to? Yes, yes it is. Yeah, he is. And he's gonna be like, I'm here.
To be honest,
my friends too.
with this
We're
being
taking
my
over.
first time holding a class, I've got no idea how many people to
You
expect.
youngins don't know what you're talking
Just
about.
hope it goes well. Anyway, tonight I'll set up the tables and chairs, then tomorrow we can meet back at the Yashiro Commission headquarters. So, what do you think the turnout will be like? I sure hope so. We promoted it pretty hard after all.
Yes, exactly.
This is the weirdest
The where we
feeling.
dropping squad.
Housekeeping has always been something I do alone, but now I'm about to face a class full of students. You'd better show up to class tomorrow.
Don't worry, I'll show up. I won't skip. Wait until 8, the next day. Alrighty. I haven't had like anything to drink today, that's why I'm so thirsty. Alright.
Welcome, one and all. This is my first time teaching a housekeeping class, just as I'm sure it's your first time attending one. I'd like to start from the theory, if I may, and talk a little bit about why mastering the discipline of housekeeping is such an important thing.
Quick, come in. Thoma started the class already. Well, of course. No one's ever held a class like this in the past. I saved you a place. Please take a seat.
The way I see it, housekeeping is a unique skill set that empowers you to set your life in order. Nowhere are these skills more pertinent than in the context of a marital relationship. In a marriage, the lives of two people become closely intertwined. If you can't look after yourself properly, that burden ends up being shouldered by your partner. This, in turn, will start to take a toll upon the relationship with... What are you doing here?
What the?
Huh?
I brought him. Didn't you say men can study housekeeping too?
Wipe that look off your face. Aren't you going to greet the teacher?
No, it's... I...
Ah!
Darling.
Hello, teacher.
That's amazing.
For the love of... Hello, teacher.
Well, hello, and welcome.
That's amazing.
Now that you're
I did
here,
not see
I
that
expect you
coming
to
at
pay
all.
attention and work hard.
I should have,
Well,
but I didn't.
let's keep going.
That's
Housekeeping is
awesome.
not difficult per se. The difficult part is consistency, keeping on top of it over a long stretch of time. To keep up with housework on an ongoing basis, you either have to love everything about it, or you need a few tricks up your sleeve to make things easier. So, for today's topic, we're going to focus on how to make light work of housework. Excuse me, you over there, focus, please. I like to see active engagement in my lessons. That is, unless some
Ooh,
of
we
you
got
are
in
looking
trouble.
to stay behind after class
Busted.
to catch up.
That's a great picture. I like that one. I'm saving that. That was awesome. I like that one a lot. Me? I'm paying attention. Alright, we got 2 more of these. Then, okay, so we did those 2 and those 2. So now we just have 1 more here.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from.
Which one have I not
I
chosen
keep thinking,
yet?
since I'm the host here, but despite that, so...
Okay, can I just... I'm guessing it's...
You want to go out for a stroll? If you like cats and dogs, I go there pretty much feeling that. We could go downtown if you... Narukami Island...
Okay, yeah, going
Back to where we first
downtown.
met. I have... Which one are you feeling?
Downtown.
Okay, let's go straight there. I know Rito pretty well, so I'll give you the grand tour. Today's a rare day off, so above all, let's enjoy ourselves.
Oh, it's over here. Nice. Nice, nice.
Take it easy.
I haven't been to Rito in a long time, but it feels like the place hasn't changed at all. Then again, a long time for humans is a blink of an eye for the natural environment. Makes me wonder, what is Mondstadt like these days?
Wait, you've been to Mondstadt?
I actually grew up there. Later, my father moved back to Inazuma, and then we never heard from him. I wanted to take him some dandelion wine, so I took the boat here from Mondstadt. Unfortunately, we hit a huge storm on the way, which sank the boat. I fell unconscious, but was somehow lucky enough to float the rest of the way to Inazuma, on debris from the wreckage. I'll spare you the rest for now. Let me take you around.
That's a sad backstory.
This is a branch of the Chuyu Trading Company based in Liu. They sell ore from that region. I'm guessing you would have seen shops that look like this over there.
Ah, hello there. What brings the two of you all the way out to Rito today? Since you're here, you should pick out a special something. We've got some fantastic pieces in at the moment. Like this Noctilucus jade necklace. Or this core lapis bracelet. They may not be top tier in terms of ore quality, but the craftsmanship is simply exquisite. Do either of them pique your interest?
I think both suit you very nicely. To heck with it. How often do we get to do this? We'll take them both. But you've got to be fair to us with the price, ma'am. My friend here is actually from Liu.
Oh, really? Well, say no more, Thoma. I wouldn't dream of overcharging. How does this figure look to you?
It looks very reasonable. Deal. Now then, let me take you somewhere else.
He just bought me something? Can I pay him back?
Back in its heyday, Rito always used to remind me of Mondstadt. Freedom of trade, freedom of culture, and freedom of lifestyle. This is the Sailing Breeze, a purveyor of Mondstadt wines. As it turned out, one of the first things that greeted me here when I arrived wasn't my father, but wine from my hometown.
Oh, nice.
It must be said, though, the wines here aren't quite up to the Dawn Winery standard. Back when my father was still in
the Dawn
Mondstadt,
Wineries
he used to talk fondly of the Angel Share.
Top-notch, apparently.
Of course, I was still a kid back then, so I never did get to join him for a drink. And now that I'm actually old enough, the opportunity is gone.
Whoops. Sorry about that. You'll get the chance.
I hope so. You've been to Mondstadt, right? I assume you've been to the Angel Share? I hear the owner's quite a formidable businessman. Given the chance, I'd love to meet him. When that day comes, we should also grab a drink. Wait, what am I saying? Maybe when you're older.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
I heard the Shogun recently abolished the Sakoku decree, and trade and commerce is already starting to recover.
Nice.
I'm sure it won't be long before Rito retrieves the prosperity of its past. This is also thanks to your hard work.
Yeah,
thanks
Thomas
to you,
and
our
Dew,
nation
yeah.
can finally prosper.
Hi, Thoma. Out shopping with your friend?
Especially if it's this deal.
Let's go.
The Sakoku decree might have been abolished, but the International Trade Association is still going strong. After all, there are still plenty of situations where their help can be quite essential. Here we are. Bet this takes you back, huh?
We spent quite an eventful time here.
We sure did. Katsuie from the Kanjo Commission was persecuting
they
those
look so
poor
good
merchants.
together, the two of them.
Well, until you stepped in, of course. A lot of people in Rito are still very grateful to you for that. They ask me about you sometimes. If you're interested, I could set up a meal for all of us if you'd like.
Excuse me, Thoma? It is you! What a coincidence! I was just about to send someone to deliver a gift to you.
I don't believe we've met. And if there's a gift involved here, I'm not sure I've earned it. Is there something I can do for you?
No, you don't know me, but I've heard of you before. I ran into some trouble a while back, asked Kurisu for some help, and he said you were the one that resolved the situation. If you're on the receiving end of someone's kindness, you can't let it go unacknowledged. So, I tried to pick out something that I thought you might like.
Something you thought I might like?
That's right. So here it is. Some confectionery from Yume no Tenenan, a fine purveyor of Inazuman delicacies. Each one costs a small fortune. I thought this would be the only fitting way to repay someone of your stature. Not to mention that the value of your assistance far outweighs the value of my gift. Do you like it?
Oh. I don't know how you did it, but you managed to cater to my taste perfectly. I humbly accept your gift. Keep up the good work in your line of business, and if you have any further problems, feel free to come find me.
I will. Thanks again, Thoma. I'll leave you in peace now. Have a good day!
You too.
Bye.
Goodbye. Pretty high energy guy, huh? You want to try? This store is indeed renowned in Inazuma. In fact, demand is so high that it's very difficult to come by their products.
Whoa.
They're all handmade by top chefs, and the flavor is as authentic as it gets. You flatter me. The store is at least a few decades old, and the chefs who make these have been at it their whole lives. Not sure my ability's on par with that, but if you're happy to be my taste tester on a regular enough basis, maybe one day I'll be able to reach their level.
So he's humble as
that
well.
about wraps up our nostalgia trip to the International Trade Association. I think
What
we've
more
seen
could
just
you
about
want?
everything there is to see in the city. Let's keep heading this way. We don't get to hang out all that often. It'd be a shame to head back so soon. With the change of seasons, Rito gives me a different feeling each time I come. Maybe it's not entirely to do with the seasons. Anyway, the main point is, I'm happy to be here with... I come to this place every time I visit Rito. The view here isn't as spectacular as on Narukami Island, but if you're looking for a relaxing spot, you can't beat this one. And I'm sure it'll be bustling with life again soon enough now that the Sakoku decree's been abolished. Once I'm on top of things, I think I'll have to ask my lady for a long vacation, so I can take a trip back home. I don't see that happening anytime soon, though. I have a long list of things to get through. Alright, time to call it a day. Let's Not ready to leave yet?
Hold on.
Come to think of it, I do have a couple more places I could take you. Oh, there's no need for that. The whole reason I took you out was to thank you for all the help you gave us during the Vision Hunt decree. As long as you enjoyed yourself, that's all I could ask for. Really? Okay, well, now I'm excited. Oh,
Yeah, this is the perfect vibe.
It's... This really... Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I'm a little lost for words. This gift is... invaluable. Oh, I know, but I don't mean its material value. I'm talking about its value to me specifically. Let me put it this way. The confectionery I received from that merchant earlier, thoughtful gift, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I know it's mostly transactional. I helped him out, so it's standard procedure for him to get a gift from me in return. Also, he picked a brand of fancy confectionery that he thought would meet me at my level, and make it easier for him to approach me with any future requests. If you lend Mora to someone, you can guarantee that any gift you receive in return will have been chosen according to its material value. But the gift you just gave me can't be weighed in the same terms. Oh, okay, well, at least take this in return.
Can I get a hug?
It's an omamori I always carry with me.
I wanted a hug.
Again, nothing expensive. But it can bring the bearer good luck. Seriously, I'm not making that up. My father told me. He gave it to my mom, and she gave it to me just before I came to Inazuma. Who knows? Maybe this omamori was the only reason I survived the storm, and made it to Inazuma in the first place. Whatever the truth of it is, I'd like you to have it.
Aww. That's great. That is great. Alrighty. So, then I think there is one more. Oh, there was no extra thing there. It's just... continue playing from the beginning. I guess so. I guess I was too shy to ask for a hug. I really wanted one, though.
Haven't seen Thoma in a while. Who knows what that guy's working on these days?
Probably something of the utmost importance, as ever. Taking guests out for lavish meals, cleaning up around the house, the usual.
We have people like that to thank for the decline of the samurai spirit in this day and age. Also...
Oh, well, no wonder.
Sorry, haven't slept too well the last couple of days. Wait,
Alright, we've seen
what are you
this
all doing
before.
here?
We're busy people, Thoma.
Well, thank you. Sorry I'm a little late. Something came up. Yep, no big deal though. If a little private gossip, wouldn't you agree? Oh? I'm touched that that's how you see the situation. I don't think we need to go down that route, though. In any case, as a housekeeper, it's hardly my place to get all high and mighty with other staff in the Yashiro Commission. But you're my guest and I live to serve. So if you have any other thoughts on the matter, please do share them with me. I'm willing to give anything you suggest a shot, as long as it's a serious suggestion, of course. I'll be waiting for you right here. Just come and find me if you need anything.
How many animated emotes does that person have? That's... Is that not the kind of question? Okay. Yeah, it does have a lot. Right. So I asked her, what other commission members are there? Okay, so it's not her.
I'm sure the Kamisama plan will be fine.
You're asking me what I think Thoma could do better? He's busy enough as it is, don't you think? I barely see him around here at the commission. And when I do, more often than not, he's busy with the housework. I think he should carry on doing what he's doing. Everyone's got their own way of living, and Thoma's no different.
What if I enter the headquarters? Is there people in here to talk to? Nope. Okay. I had to give it a shot just in case. Okay, so I talked to him. Oh. I won't...
Greetings. Welcome to the Yashiro Commission. People have been talking about him behind his back? Surely not. He does a wonderful job, and always remains modest about it. Why would anyone single him out? Huh. I can't figure it out. Try asking someone else.
Okay, so I talked to him, those two. Is there a third one? Goodbye.
So, do you...
Can I talk to these guys? No. Okay. Where's the last one? I wish my room was cold, Jay. My room is like a toaster right now. Because of the computer that's running in it. Give me some of that cold. Okay, so I talked to two of them. Do I talk to this guy? No, okay. Oh, are you one? No. Because it would have said, like, Thomas or whatever, right? Does this reach all the way out there? Sure. Okay. Not him.
He's a real capable guy.
Talk to this guy too. It was him, okay. I talked to him and it didn't have that message.
Oh, this is going to be a problem. Oh, you're Miss Kamisato's friend, aren't you? Basically, something downright awful's happened, and we're discussing what on earth we should do about it. In preparation for the festival next month, we procured some very precious ceremonial implements from another island. But as luck would have it, our ship got hit by strong winds out at sea. The entire shipment is now sitting at the bottom of the ocean. Well, certainly there's no time to go all the way back out there and buy another batch. Our only option is a gentleman based on Narukami Island by the name of Yusaku. But he's a shrewd one. He caught on to the fact that we needed the goods urgently and raised prices sky high. Clearly he wants to take us for every mora we're worth. It's a real dilemma. We've tried, but he just won't budge. It doesn't help that he has something of a feud with the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, that's not
He
good.
once sold us some ceremonial implements of exceptionally poor quality. We returned the items and exposed his malpractice in the process. He's resented us ever since. Now that he actually has the chance to get back at us, there's no way he'll back down. The Yashiro Commission doesn't have any direct authority over merchants. We could file a formal complaint, but the process is long and drawn out, and the festival is drawing nearer every day. Kazumasa and Furusawa have marched off to see him, but I don't know whether they'll be able to resolve it. I really hope the festival goes smoothly.
Interesting. This seems like a job for Thomas.
Oh, that whole situation, huh? I heard a thing or two about it. It's hard to say for sure. I'd need to talk with the guy first. Since this has piqued your interest, how about we head over there together? Still, the original plan here was to focus on your enjoyment, not rope you into the trials and tribulations of the Yashiro Commission. Ah, so that's your goal here. Well, if that is what you really want, I'd better give this my best shot.
Yes, you better. Alright, so let's go here. Then... Whoa. Hey Jade, do you have a Genshin account as well? I don't think I asked you. I know
Your asking
Nako does.
price just isn't realistic. Hey, what point are you trying to make here, huh?
If the festival gets delayed, don't say we didn't warn you.
Help! I'm being attacked by Yashiro Samurai!
What? Hey, cut that out!
You little... Take it easy, would you? Look, we're not going to harm you, all right?
The Yashiro Commission is forcing me to sell against my will! Doshin! I need a Doshin!
Looks like there's no negotiation to be had here. Come on, let's get out of here.
Wait up.
Yeah. Oh, did I? Okay.
Is that all they got? Amateurs. The nerve.
I don't remember asking,
hello,
but okay, cool. Okay, so you do have a NA account.
Hello
Nice.
again.
Wait, I know you. Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commission's errand boy, Thoma. Do you know how
Thoma,
long
not
the
Thomas.
Tenryo Commission locked me up
Thoma.
for? And all thanks to you, going on about my goods being cheap fakes.
You almost make it sound like I planted something and framed you. Those goods were defective. You know that, right?
Ugh, you're so pedantic. Think how many festivals there are in a given year. Now, take candles, for example. Do you have any idea how many they go through? I could switch half of them out for duds without a single person noticing, and make a small fortune in the process. I was happily providing you with some much-needed supplies. Not only were you ungrateful, you had the audacity to report me! Well, now the tables have finally turned, and you're begging for my help. Can you really blame me for charging a little extra? Look, I found out what happened. The Commission's shipment ran into a storm and is now lying at the bottom of the ocean. The festival's right around the corner, so postponing it isn't an option. Right now, I'm the only one selling what you need. If the festival goes pear-shaped and Guji-Eye or the almighty Shogun hears about it, they are not going to be happy. And then you'll have a real problem on your hands. So you might want to consider your position here.
Oh, come on, boss. This is all a little heartless. Besides, aside from the Yashiro Commission, no one else buys ceremonial items. Surely resolving this dispute swiftly is in your interest, too.
Don't give me that! The fact is, you're desperate to buy, and I ain't desperate to sell. The batch I have here can go to waste for all I care. It'd be no great loss.
Looks like we can't come to an agreement, then.
Well, I'm glad it's dawning on you. You can either pay up or look like a bunch of idiots when the festival comes
Jay,
around.
if you want some help on that account, I would more than happily
Time's
friend it to
precious,
help
and
you
I've
out
given
on
you
it.
a fair slice of mine today. When you're ready to pay, I'll be ready to talk.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that he doesn't intend to discuss this any further. I guess his time in the police station didn't make for happy memories. No need. I can't say I think much of the way Yusaku was acting, but ultimately, the issue here lies with the Yashiro Commission. We were the ones who lost the goods, so the responsibility is on us to find a solution. Otherwise, even if we write this out, the Yashiro Commission's reputation will take a huge hit. Let's go. There are a few people I want to introduce you to.
I helped out my mod a lot on his account. His account isn't all that, or it's very, very underleveled as well, so I don't mind.
Ah, if it isn't Thoma. I must say I'm surprised to see you. Last I heard, you were in Rito. Then you just vanished into thin air. Who's the new face?
A friend.
Friend? What, line of work is this guy in, then?
They're not a connection, if that's what you're thinking. Just a regular friend. No vested interest here. I originally wanted to take him out for some downtime, but we've ended up mired in commission-related complications.
Okay, I see. My mistake. So, what's the situation today, then? I only ever see you when you need something.
Well, I remember the last time we spoke, you were grumbling about a lack of iron ore. Have you made any progress on that front?
Why? You got any supplier recommendations? You're a little out of the loop, my friend. We increased our bid price a while back. Soon after, we found plenty of sellers were pulling out all the stops to import stock from wherever they could get a hold of it. I heard some people were so eager to get in on the action that they even took out loans to get ahead of the competition. If you were hoping to enter the bidding now, I'm afraid you're a little late to the party.
Sounds like now you have the opposite problem. More iron ore than you know what to do with.
That's right. We're going to have to select a few sellers from the pool. There are certain candidates under consideration already, but we're still on the fence.
I see. Well, would you mind if I gave you a couple of tips? As it happens, I'd noticed that shipments of iron ore had recently picked up. I looked into it a little and managed to get a sense of which sellers had the quality stock, which offered competitive prices, and so on.
You don't say. All right, then. Here's the list of sellers. Give me your thoughts.
These two are veterans of the business. Regular sales, quality stock, but their price is a little steep. I think you could talk them down, though. I'd say to around 80% of what they've quoted you. This one sprung up out of nowhere recently in Rito. Their approach is high volume, small profit margins. The quality's not too bad, but there's always a few duds, so you'd need to inspect the goods thoroughly upon receipt. This one grabbed a loan and leapt straight onto the bandwagon. In their haste, I fear they may have ended up with a mixed bag as far as quality is concerned. Given that their price isn't particularly competitive either, I wouldn't consider them if I were you.
Wait, I know this name. Ah, yes. I believe we're on the same page here.
To be completely upfront, this is really quite important to me, so your help in this regard would be greatly appreciated.
Don't mention it. It's no skin off my back. There is something I hope you could do for me in return, though. Recently, several of our deliveries of iron ore have been getting stolen.
Oh.
Is there anything you can do to help? It's the worst on the road between Konda Village and Inazuma City. Something always seems to happen along that stretch.
No problem. We'll be back before you know it. I guess you have a few questions. I'll explain everything later, but it looks like we'll need to get to work pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, you can give it to me, or I can just type mine in. I have... Here, one sec. Okay, maybe a little more than a second.
Timing too for September is really good because
Profile, channel. There you go. There's mine. If you want to friend it, and then I'll accept. Go to the village for the delivery. Okay, cool.
Man, this hurts. Those monsters came out of nowhere. Thank you both for your help. Who are you?
Hi there. Yasutake commissioned us to come and assist with the delivery.
Wonderful. I was starting to think I'd never get this iron ore to its destination. So do I owe you anything for this?
Nope. This is between us and Yasutake. He's the one you should be thanking, if anyone. All right, let's do this.
That was it? Oh, okay. It's a...
Careful. There could be more monsters to come.
Oh, I can't go any further than this.
Okay, almost there now. One final push.
Oh, this wasn't very long at all. Come on, balloon, let's go.
Laid bare.
All right. I think we could leave the goods here.
Many thanks. There were so many monsters I didn't even see where they came from. It was a dicey situation.
The route should be safe from here on out. We'll be heading off now.
Sure thing. Again.
Yes, easy.
My thanks to both of you.
All in a day's work. Come on, let's go.
Alrighty. All in a day's work, he says.
Bring it!
Alrighty.
Worry no more, good sir.
Okay,
Your
cool,
goods
Jay.
have been safely delivered.
Good to know. As for the issue you needed my help with, I have someone on the case. You can expect a resolution very shortly. You always seem to be cleaning up for other people behind the scenes. Must keep you pretty busy. Seems to eat up all your personal time, too. Speaking of, I'm going to need your help again in a few days' time. There's a meeting coming up, and several trade associations will be fighting tooth and nail over the chance to make a profit. You'll have to mediate on this one.
Ah, that rings a bell. Not a problem. I'll be there.
Oh, one other thing. I heard Sakai gave our guy a loan a while back. Just thought you might be interested to know.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like I should go talk to him then. Thanks again for all your help. Much obliged.
Think nothing of it.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye for now. I'll see you in a few days' time.
Yeah. See you in a little bit.
Okay, this problem is halfway solved.
Halfway?
That was the quartermaster,
Hello,
the
new
Tenryo Commission.
viewer.
He's in charge of all of their procurement
I don't know who
and
you
also
are, but
responsible
hello.
for keeping their weapon supplies intact. Making weapons involves purchasing raw materials, so he's the key decision maker in all the related trade in iron ore. The iron ore trade is actually what I was discussing with him just now.
But what does this have to do with the ceremonial affairs?
On the surface, not a whole lot, I'll admit, but you'll see very shortly. But before that, time to go visit another old friend of mine.
Let's go. I can move so fast with Shalonen. It's amazing. Are you guys polling for anyone this banner?
Ah, Thoma, you too? Yasutake sent someone over already, but I'm telling you, Thoma, I just don't know if it's feasible.
Really? Why? Is there a problem?
You betcha. The guy owes me Mora, for sure, but there's a long repayment period on that loan. If I go hounding him for Mora now, that makes me the bad guy.
But as I recall, the only reason he was entitled to such a long period was because at the outset, he had a business relationship with the Yashiro Commission. So, if we sever ties with him, surely he'd have to pay you back right away.
I agree.
In principle, that's
Echo,
how it
I'm also
works,
saving.
but I'd still be the one who has to take all the flack. I'm just a small timer, you know? People like me need stability and security, not to go rocking the boat.
Come on now, let's work something out. Weren't you after some Noctiluctus Jade last time we spoke? We can put our heads together and get a hold of some for you.
Well, Noctilucus Jade would be good for starters, but...
For starters, I'd say that's plenty for now. You don't want to go biting off more than you can chew, right?
You... Okay, fine. If you bring me some Noctilucus Jade, I'll get my hands dirty.
Oh, is it gonna reset?
Great. All right, let's go and find some.
I need to upgrade a few more characters. Report back.
Okay, is this enough?
Plenty. Leave the rest to me. I promise you'll be satisfied customers. You know, Thoma, you haven't changed one bit. Same mindset, same style of working. I sure hope the two of us never get into a conflict. Fingers crossed our cooperation will stay happy and healthy for a long time to come.
Don't you worry. Unless you've got plans to cause trouble for the Yashiro Commission, the future looks bright for all our future dealings.
That's good to hear. Okay, I'll be seeing you folks.
Don't worry. People whose attention is always focused on other people's weaknesses tend to expose their own weaknesses pretty easily. Let's head back to the Yashiro Commission headquarters.
What do we do now?
We could try asking him nicely. Maybe he'd have a change of heart.
I highly doubt that would work. And again, since we don't have any other options, we might as well give it a try.
But the samurai spirit...
We serve the head of the clan. If the clan is in trouble, we must bear whatever humiliation comes our way to resolve the situation. This...
Is anyone there?
Huh? What's he doing here?
He must be here to make fun of us.
There's nothing we can do about it. Brace yourself. I apologize.
I apologize.
Huh?
I apologize. Forgive me. I'll sell to you at the original price. No, what am I saying? Make that half price.
What's going on here?
Thoma? Thoma, are you here?
Thoma is
I was
amazing.
completely in the wrong. However much you need, I'll sell it to you. I've got a warehouse full of stock, too. If you need more, please, you'll have everything you could need.
And without any duds this time, I assume?
None whatsoever.
Thoma is
I'll stake my whole
amazing.
reputation on it. No fakes, no defects.
Oh my
I give you my
gosh.
word. Please, this is my whole livelihood. Don't cut me off.
Since you've promised not to sneak in any fakes this time around, go ahead with the shipment. Once we've inspected the goods, and if all's in order, I'm sure whatever problems you're presently facing will quickly disappear.
Okay, I'll deliver the goods right away. Right away, I promise.
Oh, he's a
You see what I
businessman
mean?
through and
Getting
through.
things
That's
settled
for
as
sure.
soon as possible is in everyone's best interest. All right, with that taken care of, let's get out of here.
Why was he apologizing to Thoma?
What's going on here? Hey,
Did I
Thoma.
say Thomas again? I meant Thoma.
That's strange. Where'd he go? He was right here a second ago.
Okay, the floors are done. Next, I need to dust down the railings. I only took one day off, but look how much dust has gathered. This is what I mean when I say cleaning is a daily chore. You remember what he said, don't you? His goods could go unsold and it wouldn't bother him. So, the solution in this case was to cut off his main line of business and make him really feel the heat. The Yashiro Commission doesn't have the authority to meddle in the business world, but as it happened, I knew a few of his major customers, so I sorted it out privately. When
Wow.
he realized he couldn't shift his product, had no source of revenue, and wouldn't be able to pay off his loan, he suddenly felt the pressure. Then I just had to make sure he caught wind of what the cause of his problems was, so he'd seek us out to make an apology.
Yeah, a full Thoma treatment. That's exactly
It's
that's
no big
exactly
deal.
what you
I've
just
dealt
gave
with
him.
plenty of situations
Oh
like
my
this in
gosh,
the past.
that's amazing.
I know you'd like people to look up to me more, but it doesn't bother me all that much. I'm just the housekeeper of the Kamisato clan.
You are not just a
Reputation
housekeeper, my
isn't all that
dude.
important to me. On the contrary, having too good of a reputation can be restrictive. You feel indignant for my sake when you hear people spreading gossip about me, don't you? That says that in your mind, I'm not the kind of person they say I am. For me, that's enough. All I need is for the people I'm close with to know the real me. Thanks for your help in averting a potential crisis for the Yashiro Commission. I owe you one. I'll have to entertain you
such
again
a
sometime.
amazing story.
Plus, I didn't get very far with entertaining you this time around, so I guess I owe you too.
Wow. Yes. That was amazing. Alright. That was an awesome hangout. Oh, that's for keys. I think it was here. That doesn't give too many primos, but the experience was a lot more fun than any primos for this one. That's for sure. I also have a bunch of world quests still to do, but it's okay.
My potted plant.
Ah, your emotes make my stream all the better. Oh man. Do I have a weekly boss left? Yes, I do. I'm gonna do Raiden real quick. Yeah. I'll do Raiden's boss. Or, did you... Oh, wait, Jay said that he sent... thing. Jay, did you want help with weeklies or anything? I was gonna do mine here real fast, but if you want help, I'm more than happy to.
All right, let's head off.
Busted. Evasion is futile.
Wow.
Overruled. Inferior.
That just missed. I know.
Wind slash. Pathetic. Weak. Pathetic. Yi, sweet as the land. Bring it. Busted. Laid bare. Only emptiness awaits.
What do you mean 58? What do you mean by that, Nako? Nako is 38. Which I don't know what yeah, 38. And even if they were 58, you never know. Whenever I say someone is under-leveled, it just means that their characters aren't up to the level of their world.
Oh my, you act toys! They're inquisitive.
Yeah, I know it is for you. Weeklies and bounties gotta be some of the hardest things to do as a lower level player, I would think. But that's just in my opinion. Aha, I can climb. It's okay, Jay. Whoa, these guys have so little health in this world. Whee! I actually need to upgrade my Ganyu. My Ganyu could use some work. Yeah, that's exactly what time it
This opportunity
is.
is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Even with Ganyu, I can.
Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
Especially with Kazuha.
Stabilize.
I missed it. There we go.
Some you win, and some you lose.
I'm pretty sure Child loses most of his battles now that he has been put to a domain boss. Not gonna lie. Am I wrong?
I wonder.
Oh, my siblings are home. If you hear anything in the background, that's why. Oh yeah, doesn't this guy have 2 phases, I think? I'm not too sure. Yes, he has been through a lot of bullies. I wonder how much trauma he has.
Transfixed.
Literally 3 hits and he's dead. And then we can teleport away. He's always annoying because I never learned to dodge him properly.
Oh, wow. Ugh. Where did my sunglasses go?
I never learned to dodge him properly, so every time I try, it just doesn't work. I was gonna say, I'm gonna take a little bit of damage for that.
Stun over comes on my part.
Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just gotta wait 10 seconds and then he's back. But at this level, he's pretty easy. Why does it spawn us backwards? Oh yeah, it was definite. Those were the strongest monsters in the game at the time. Like, yeah, those guys were scary.
Overruled.
It didn't register my hit. Did you see that? I did damage with her, and then it didn't register this hit. That's crazy. That's a little bonkers. But oh well. All right, it is a little bit before time, but I think I might call it here. Siblings are home, trick-or-treating tonight. There's other events as well. So I think I might call it here, and I can be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna be back tomorrow morning with. I might be back with Minecraft in the morning. I still need to find a snow biome. I haven't found one yet. Or I might do some Phasmo with some siblings, or more of this. I'm not too sure yet, but it'll be fun. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, or night for Nako. And I appreciate you guys stopping in. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.